What's going on, guys? This is Waldo, and this may be a familiar scene to some of you. This is the house that got me a viral video. Almost a year ago it was released, Minecraft Xbox 360, a cool house. And since then, so many of you guys have been requesting a tutorial on how to build a house like this. And I thought today is the time to deliver. So if you guys stay till the end of this video, you'll get all the tips you need to be able to build a house like this, and honestly, something a lot better. Alright guys, so first of all, if you guys could actually leave a like, and I'd really appreciate that, just because I need to get this video out, because so many people are asking how to do this on Xbox 360. So I have 6 tips lined up for you guys today. The first tip is symmetry. Alright guys, so whenever you're building a house on Minecraft Xbox 360, it is so important that it is symmetrical. Alright? Symmetry is attractive to the human eye. It's even attractive. One of the biggest factors of attraction in humans is a symmetrical face. Alright guys? So symmetry matters in everything. I put a little example here. We've got 4 roses here and 1 here. A lot of you can actually point out the difference right away. When something isn't even, it just doesn't look as good and as precise. Imagine if there was a full thing of red roses in here. So you always want to keep that in mind. And also, I took out a block here, maybe you guys noticed. It'll make things look a lot better if you have everything lined up. So basically, you want to be able to cut your house down in half, and at least on the outside, everything should be replicated. All of the important features. 2 windows here. You got a window here on this side, windows here on this side. Your panes here, your panes there. And all throughout the shape, you see a lot of it is symmetrical. And that's one of the main things that you guys need to do in this build. Before I keep moving on, I'm not going to tell you guys exactly how to build this house block by block. I think it's a lot more valuable if you learn how to make the house yourself. Also, why do I have all this stuff in my inventory? Well, I just went on a slaughtering rampage, because these animals on this island were making too much noise for my video, so there'll be some good dinner tonight. Alright, so the next tip moving on is going to be lighting. So this is especially important at nighttime, and that's why I waited to film it now. We got it snowing everywhere, maybe it's raining depending on your climate, and you're walking into your house. You want it to be something that looks like a home, so let's come in here. One of the most important things is lighting. Notice how when we're walking over here, there's some darker areas, not dark where mobs could spawn, but they're darker, and some lighter areas. Notice that throughout the whole place, darker areas and lighter areas. This is what's going to add the feel to make it, and see darker areas again, lighter areas. This is what's going to make it feel like home, because in any house, in reality, the light is not constant everywhere. That's just something they put in the game. It's not constant. Some places are darker and some are lighter, and it just adds that feel to make it a home. So experiment with your torches, your glowstone, move them around a little bit and make it feel like it's actually a home. Alright guys? Now another thing while we're on the first floor, take a look at the shape. Is this one big square room? No. Look at the contour and the shape that we've got added in here. A square really just doesn't make for a nice looking house. I don't have reasoning behind it. It's just more intricate features, if they're done correctly and symmetrically, will make your house look a lot better. So have a lot of corners. Don't be afraid of them. When you're making new areas, say a kitchen or a little living room or a bedroom, make sure you have some little nooks and some indents and some cool features here. Especially on the outside, make sure the shape is not one big square room. Have some pillars, that's what I would put. Have some nice pillars going across, divide up the rooms so that even if it is a square, you know, maybe there are little rectangles or triangles or little circles even within it. Be creative and don't be afraid to mix it up, alright guys? Alright, so tip number 4, ceiling. I like to say the ceiling for feeling. Notice when you walk into this room, it's a bit spacious, and you have, I feel like I'm a real estate person here, but alright, it's a bit spacious. I have 4 blocks to the ceiling. Now, when you go up here, we have 3 blocks, and it looks different. Make it different so that on different levels of your house, the height is not the same. It's going to just make it feel different and separate it from the rest of the house and just make it more interesting. The more unique features you guys have, the less generic your house is. Remember that. The ceiling definitely adds feeling in a bedroom over here. Look, where it's small, When you have a small room, you want a nice low ceiling to make it a cozy bedroom look that you want to get. And as I said, guys, I'm not a great house builder, and this isn't a great house by any standards. It's just a nice, cool, and quick build that we did, where you really get the feeling of a nice little bedroom here with a 3-block ceiling. Imagine if this was 5 or 6, it would look out of place. And that's what I noticed with a lot of builds you guys do that I've seen. The ceiling spacing just isn't there. When you combine it'll with the other features, it'll definitely look really nice. Alright, so I think I have, two more tips, and they kind of go hand in hand. So first, not too many materials. Notice, guys, on the outside of this place, oh my gosh, you all spawned again. No, you're dead, you're dead. Alright, I guess you're not. I'm not going to finish you off. I have enough pork. Nom nom. Notice on the outside of this house, the materials that are being used. It's mainly wood plank and actual wood. What I want you guys to do is try not to use too many materials. Maybe use 2 or 3 to start, because what can happen is it'll look too busy and it just won't look like an actual house when you're adding sometimes 5 or 6 different materials throughout the house for different parts of it. Try 1 or 2, maybe add 3, even 4 once you get better at building. Same with the materials inside. There are mainly 3 here: wood, sandstone, and wool. Alright, so that's the main thing. I mean, you might have an odd piece of your concrete or stone here, and you might have one different type of wood, but in general, this is what you're going to try for, alright? So you want to have, you want it to be uniform in that matter. Next, that goes hand in hand, practice material pairings. When we were doing this, me and Sam Markson, the other builder, feel free to hit him up with a message on Xbox Live. I'm sure he'd love to talk to you guys about Minecraft. We have sandstone and we have wool. We found that this just looked nice together. Some things really do. Some things though, maybe I'm thinking like a red wool and I don't know, what's an outrageous block? Diamond block probably don't look good together, right? Well, actually anything with diamond looks cool, but you know what I mean. Work on pairings before you build a house. Put a couple blocks together and see what it looks like. That way when you're building your house, you'll know what you need and there aren't no surprises. Alright guys, so I'm going to say these all one more time. Remember, symmetry, you want to make sure your build is symmetrical. You want to make sure it looks the same on each side. And when you compare these all together, like shaping with making sure it's not a square, your lighting and your ceiling to really add the feel to the home, making sure that it's not fully lit in every single place of your house, make sure it's different, and just make sure the ceiling heights are different and aligned to your needs for what room it is. Make those material pairs that you think look good together and try not to use too many materials in total. Alright guys, so hopefully with this information you guys can build a cool house, something cooler than this, guys. Do it, alright? Leave a comment telling me what you want to try build. Try talking to people in the comments, getting some build ideas, and if you actually do a build after this, send me a message, or leave a comment and tell me, and leave your gamer tag, and I'll come check it out, and maybe I can make a video out of it, guys. Alright, so remember to subscribe, see more Minecraft tips and all that sort of cool stuff, because I'm your #1 source for Minecraft on the Xbox 360, or at least I like to think it. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and until next time, I'm Waldo. Peace. Actually, war. Time for you to die, cow. Anyways, guys, see you later.